The situation is very interesting, specific. So, in the coming days, we are facing a very serious operation. This operation itself is intended to completely change the Wayne Code. This situation is really very serious. Why is it serious? If we perform our task with dignity, and we will perform it with dignity, always, because we will not fail to perform it. And we cannot perform it unworthily. When we complete this task, the course of this war will completely change, so that you understand. If we watch some movies in our childhood, it means in those movies we saw how our guys would storm into some serious cities, Kraken or not Kraken. You could see how the guys liberated them. And then the course of history changed, and the course of the war itself changed. In this case, we are preparing for an operation that will completely change the outcome of this war. So what do I want to tell you? I have been fighting for quite a long time. I always know one thing. If at the first moment, when you or any person, if they have a head and a brain, of course, are afraid of something. There is no person who is not afraid of anything at all. Either he is an idiot who doesn't understand anything about what is happening around him, what needs to be done, or what is going on. Or, as they say, a person is still afraid of something. A man has the right to be afraid of something, but a hero is the person who can overcome his own. This is the person who can overcome his fear and pain, who can, as they say, put it under his heel and move forward. That is what a hero is. We have watched heroes in various films all our lives. In Soviet times, the heroes they showed us were no more heroic than we are. You are all just as much heroes. Each of you know, some guy, you see. Nothing remarkable. And you see 2 meters tall, there at the ball. And he is a hero. And you are no less a hero. Each of you is a hero. Why are you a hero? Because you had the courage to tear yourself away from your home, from your loved ones, to leave the couch, to put it bluntly, the TV couch, and come purely to defend your artillery. That is why each of you is a hero to me. And when I say this, you should understand, these are not just routine words. When you go there, you will see me there. I too, God willing, will be there with you. I'm not going to sit somewhere else. When things get tough for you, I will be there with you too, yes. I will be there. Prepare as much as possible. Do everything so that we have a plan for 5 days, in the worst case scenario, so that we know we need to hold out for 5 days, no matter what happens. And for this we must do our utmost, not giving away what we need. 5 days can be endured and eat a little bit. Here I am on a diet. I almost, you could say, don't eat. And I haven't died, everything is fine. On the contrary, the extra sausage from the belly will go away, so probably you can manage. So what needs to be done? As much as possible. Everyone should take what they might need. Even food, even a bowl. Clear distribution, so that we don't have to rely on hunger. If we have undoubtedly gone through a certain training ground, we know that we won't just shoot blindly in all directions. For a normal professional fighter, even if he only had 4 magazines, that would be enough for him to fight for a couple of days. Because you only shoot at the target you can see. Confidently hit the target. Shot, hit the target. Shot, hit the target. Therefore, the task is maximum. To prepare in such a way that when we get there, our opponent, he really understood that the AHO Special Forces had arrived there. As always it was. I'll tell you this. If you think that our opponent is tougher than us, never in life. If any of you think that, it would be a misconception. Our opponent yesterday, as was roughly said, saw how Trump, Zelensky were arguing among themselves there. There in Ukraine, as they say, they are already preparing a revolution. Their situation is dire. They are much more exhausted than we are. But we will fight for our native land. We will reclaim our native Kurdish region. Those fools who decided to come to our territory must realize that we will bite them with our teeth for our land if my trip is over. Cut them with knives. We will, as they say, hit them with shovels, pitchforks, whatever comes to hand. But they must realize that they have made the most terrible mistake in their history. And for this history, we must punish them harshly. Do you think we can do it? Of course we can. I think we can. Because for us, there is no task that is impossible. Each of you, as I told you, is a hero. Prove it to your family. Prove it to the country. Prove that we are the people the country can truly rely on. Make it so that I, as I do now, am always proud of you. Because when I say I am the commander of the 15th Ahmad, I have something to tell you. I have had so many heroes and still have so many now that I am proud of each of you. Therefore, to everyone who believes in God, pray, believe in God. We are on sacred ground. And even if we are destined to die, die with dignity. Everyone should receive their death and love it as much as their life. In this case, you will understand that for you, there is no complete game. You can die after living 100 years, and no one will remember you. Or you can die after perhaps a short life, but people will talk about you like this for a lifetime, as a person who died with dignity, as a hero. Films will be made about you, books will be written about you, and your story will be told to your brothers, sisters, and if you have children, to their children. This is our future with you. This is what we have earned with our labor, sweat, and blood. And it doesn't matter what. Some of us were short. Another was taller. One was Muslim. Another was Christian. A fifth was Buddhist. And someone else was something else. It doesn't matter. There is a category of heroes and there is a category of men who just lived this life.
And we are the men who just lived life, and we cherished every single moment of it.
Not at all. We know that we came here knowing that we might die, right? So it turns out we are ready to risk our lives to do what? Our homeland excites us. Are we ready to die with you if necessary? For God, for our faith, for our homeland, for our home? Are we ready to die? Open the scanners. I know that we are ready. I just want you to hear yourself. You must hear yourself. We are ready, if necessary, to die many, many, many times. But we are not ready to stop and abandon the goal we are pursuing. Our goal, to ensure that Russia is free, that no enemies dare to touch us, and to prove to the whole world that we are the very state that God loves. The state that is protected by God? Yes, it's difficult, yes, I understand. I am with you. All this time I have been with you, never far from you. I hope that together we will ensure that truly, in the end, we leave here for home as heroes, and then we must meet at victory parades. And at these victory parades, I hope to see all your bold faces. To be continued. So we can look at each other and this comrade tells us something. It's a pity, but that's how it should be. So guys, I wish you all good luck. So clearly indicate what you need. Everything you need right now these days. You have already prepared for in principle. Well, I hope that we will do everything with you now in such a way that the enemy will really understand that real guys have come there, not LGBT people like they have, but real guys. So guys, I wish you all good luck and order everyone to return alive and healthy. Do it in such a way, then we won't have to look each other in the eyes to cool down. Ahmad, son, that's all. Bas.
Ham! One.
Bukmak. Bukmak. I admit to you, with details like yours, you can go anywhere. We still sniff mom in America. They think they are cool. There's no one who doesn't, because in Russia live real heroes, real men. So guys, good luck to you. Let's go. I came to talk to you, to look you in the eyes. And of course, to make it so that eventually when you see me, at least some of you will recognize my face.
It's an honor to serve with you. It's an honor to serve with you.
Thank you.